Good morning. So today we are starting. Good morning, everybody, and I am glad to be back. Today we have the Mexican president showing his. You can totally see you now and stuff. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's something going on with the way it's transmitting. I hope it is showing. Let me do a test real quick. There's a test I can do. Let us see. It looks like it's going. All right. Well, it appears to be okay. We're trying to pop up my chat. All right. I want to be able to say hello to people if they come on. So we are shooting this live. Buenos días, estamos en vivo. Y si quieren pasar a saludar, me daría mucho gusto hacerlo. Okay. Let me just salutate my other friends. Okay. And let's see. We're going to add a little, where are they? Hold on just a moment. We're going to be getting a hold of friends. There we go. Okay. Okay. And here it goes. Paste. And enter. Paste. Come on. Paste. All right. I just have to say thank you very much to everyone for being so kind and letting me know that you have been missing or wanting the videos. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just sending notes to my friends so they can come in and say hello to everyone. So let's see. Got another one here. And just a couple more. And let's see. Okay. Okay, so we are live, and I just needed to get this thing rolling. Okay, let's go ahead and start. The president is in his office, and typically he would go and visit the different valleys and little villages. But now, because of the COVID virus and the section that the doctors told him for everyone's safety, he's not doing that for a while. So he's giving the address, salutations to the people from his office. Okay, and also he considers this resting compared to having to do the conferences and going everywhere. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with this. And let's move this over. Okay, so I can write little notes. Awesome. All right. So I've got 2 places I can write if somebody wants to say hello. All right, here we go. I'm going to minimize this. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so far everything looks okay. And here we go. So let's go ahead and start.
Trabajando con algunos servidores públicos, la verdad que todos los...
So he says, I am here in my office today working with a few public servants, and the truth is that all
secretarios,
secretaries,
los integrantes del gabinete,
the integrators of
los
the cabinet,
directores,
the directors, all of
los
them,
funcionarios
the functioning
el más alto
officials
nivel de responsabilidad,
from the highest levels of responsibility,
estamos trabajando permanentemente.
We are working permanently.
Vamos bien.
And we are doing
Eso
well.
Es lo que puedo informar
and that is what I can inform you, all the Mexican people. And we are confronting
del coronavirus.
And I came to salutate,
mostrarlo
to help you regarding the,
Lo que pasa que
we're doing very well regarding the coronavirus. But it doesn't, you know, he says we're doing very well, but it would be in poor taste to be comparing ourselves to people that are having such terrible times and suffering. And so he says, you know, compared to the rest of the world, we are doing better, but it would not be good to put the numbers up there and you know, basically point out that they're not doing as well. So he's a very elegant and tasteful man in this way. I really appreciate it. And I'm saying hello to my friend Kakagoto. She has a channel called Kakagoto 77, and she came in to say hello, so we're saying hello to her. And if you speak Spanish, she has some very good videos. She lives right there in the center of Mexico, and she was very kind to help me when I was in Mexico City in February and March, I think it was, to show me around and where a good place was to stay and all that. It was very excellent. All right, let's go on.
Humano. Pero México es de los países
But
con mejores
Mexico
resultados
has one of the best results of the countries
enfrentamiento
when it comes to combating
esta pandemia
this pandemic of coronavirus.
Por eso
and for
tenemos
this
que
reason,
continuar con las recomendaciones de los médicos,
we have to continue with the recommendations of the doctors,
de los especialistas,
of the specialists,
de los científicos.
And of the scientists.
Es un grupo excepcional.
It is an exceptional group.
El que nos está asesorando.
Which is assessing us or leading us.
Lo que cuentan son los resultados.
And what counts is the results.
Bien.
That is to say, we are doing well. But of course, the fundamental part
es el comportamiento de nosotros.
The fundamental part is our behavior.
El comportamiento del pueblo.
And that is the behavior of the people.
El comportamiento de la gente. Y
And he said, of our nation, of our people, and
llevamos en comportamiento 10.
and this is where he says, in relation to behavior, you are getting a 10. So that's 10 out of 10.
Calificación.
That is a 10 on the grading scale.
Muy buena la calificación.
And he says it is a very good, excellent mark
De los mexicanos.
of the Mexican people.
Porque se está haciendo caso.
Because they are listening to the advice.
Porque nos estamos quedando en casa.
Because we are staying home.
Estamos saliendo nada más para lo indispensable.
And we are only going out for the most indispensable things.
Estamos cuidando a nuestros enfermos crónicos.
And we are taking care of our chronically ill people and friends.
A diabéticos.
Diabetics.
A hipertensos.
Hypertensives.
A nuestros queridísimos adultos mayores.
And our very beloved older adults.
Ancianos respetables.
Our elders whom we respect.
Nos estamos cuidando porque es la población más vulnerable.
And we are protecting them because they are the most vulnerable population.
Se está demostrando la importancia, lo repito una vez más,
They are demonstrating the importance, and I repeat it one more time,
de la fraternidad,
of fraternity,
de nuestras familias.
of our families.
Insisto,
And I
reitero,
insist,
la familia es la
and I reiterate, the family is the
institución
institution
de seguridad social
of social security
más importante
that is most important
de nuestro país.
of our
Vamos
country.
bien, y
We are doing well, and
mi recomendación
my recommendation,
por mi investidura
due to my vestige
de presidente de la República
as President of the Republic,
es que sigamos las recomendaciones a la vez, los consejos a la vez,
that we follow the recommendations and the counsel at the same time
que nos están transmitiendo
that is being transmitted to us
los especialistas
by the specialists
de manera muy particular.
in a very particular way.
Las recomendaciones
The recommendations,
del doctor Hugo
the recommendations of the Dr. Hugo
López-Gatell
Lopez Gatell
es un agente con mucha preparación.
He is a man that is very well prepared.
Es un científico.
He is a scientist.
Además, es un hombre responsable.
And besides that, he is a man that is very responsible,
Honesto.
honest.
Le tenemos toda la confianza.
We have every confidence in him.
Además, él está apoyado por un grupo de especialistas de ciencia.
And besides that, he is backed by a group of specialists, scientists.
Científicos. Estamos hablando de
And we are talking about
investigadores
investigators,
del Sistema Nacional de Investigadores,
the national system of investigators
premios nacionales de ciencia,
that has won prizes, national prizes in science.
Dije desde el principio, bueno,
I said from the very beginning,
se los transmití
and I transmitted it
a los jefes de Estado
to the chiefs of state
del G20,
of the G20,
de las 20 economías, los jefes de estados,
the chiefs of states of the 20 economies
de esos 20 países. Les
of those 20 countries.
dije en una teleconferencia
I told them in a teleconference
de que nosotros estábamos confiando
that we are placing our confidence,
toda la estrategia para enfrentar el
all our strategy in order to confront
coronavirus
the coronavirus
en especialistas,
in specialists,
en médicos,
in doctors,
en científicos. Que
in scientists.
los políticos, les dije,
And I said to them, the politicians
no éramos todólogos,
were not know-it-alls,
sábelo todo.
know-it-all or do-it-alls.
Por eso creo
And for this reason, I believe
que se equivocó mi amigo
I believe that my friend made an error,
Javier Alatorre,
Javier Alatorre,
anoche,
last night,
que llamó a no hacerle caso
because he made a call out to not listen
a el doctor Hugo López Gatell.
to the doctor Hugo López Gatell.
Creo que fue una actitud no bien pensada, porque Javier es una persona
I think it was an attitude that was not well thought out because Javier is a person that is, hold on, I'm saying hello to Hector Bucio.
buena.
That
Creo que
he has a very good heart,
cometió un error como cometemos errores todos.
and I believe he committed an error the way we all commit errors.
Y además hizo uso de su libertad.
And besides that, he made use of his liberty.
Cada quien puede expresarse.
Anyone can express themselves the way they believe.
No debe de haber de ninguna manera linchamiento político por alguien
There should not in any way be political lynching
que no comparta nuestro punto de vista,
because he does not agree with our point of view.
inclusive que pueda decir algo en esto,
Including the fact that he would be able to say something in this regard
momentos difíciles
in these difficult times
que afecte a la colectividad.
that could actually affect the collective people,
Incluso que pueda ser hasta dañino para los seres humanos, que no es
even if it were the case that it was damaging to other human beings,
esa la intención.
which I'm sure that was not his intention.
Bien. Pero tiene el derecho a
But he does have the right to express
expresarse, a manifestarse.
and to manifest himself.
Que viva la libertad. Prohibido
Long live liberty, and it is prohibited
prohibir.
to prohibit.
Nosotros llegamos aquí, a donde estoy,
We got to this place where I am
porque queremos que
because
se respete
we want to have it respected,
las libertades,
the
que no haya
liberties,
autoritarismo,
that there not be
que se
utilitarianism,
garantice el derecho a
that they guarantee the right
disentir.
to
Pero sí,
dissent.
aclarar
But
que
yes, to clarify
no está bien
that it is not correct
llamar a no hacerle caso
to make a call out to not listen to the health professionals,
a el doctor
to the doctor
Hugo López Gatell.
Hugo Lopez
Él
Obrador.
es una autoridad.
He is
Él
an
nos
authority,
representa.
and he represents
A
us.
mí me representa.
He represents me.
Yo me siento
I feel
representado por
represented
él. Yo,
by
mi
him.
familia, pero además
Me, my family.
considero que todos los mexicanos
And I consider that all the
debemos
Mexicans are.
hacerles caso
And
a
we
los
should listen
especialistas.
to the specialists.
También aprovecho
also,
para comentarle a la gente,
I would like to take the opportunity to comment to the people,
como se nos va a alargar el periodo,
because the period seems to be getting longer,
porque esa es la recomendación, la tenemos que cumplir
because that is the recommendation and we have to comply with it.
y vamos bien.
And we are doing well.
Yo sé que
I
se
am aware of
sufre, se
this.
padece.
I know that you are suffering and you're having problems.
Imagínense cuánta gente humilde, cuánta gente pobre, cuánta gente que se busca la vida a diario y que
Imagine how many poor people, how many people that are out there trying to make a living daily.
está pasando por un mal tiempo.
Imagine that these people are going through a very difficult time.
Pero no es en vano, hay que cuidarnos.
But it is not in vain. We must take care of each other.
Lo más importante de todo lo sagrado,
The most important thing, the thing that's most important of all the sacred things,
lo sublime,
the sublime,
es la vida.
is life.
La vida de cada uno de nosotros
The life that each of us have,
y la vida de los demás.
and the life of the rest.
Eso es el amor al prójimo.
That is the love for your neighbor.
Cuidarnos, querernos,
To love each other, to take care of each other,
amarnos unos a otros.
one to another.
Entonces, ya vamos a empezar a recuperarnos también en lo económico.
And we are going to start to recover now in the economical way as well.
Tenemos ya un plan. A
We already have a plan.
todos les va a llegar un apoyo.
We're going to give support to everyone.
Ya estoy trabajando para eso.
I am here working on this now.
Les va a llegar apoyos al 60%
60% of the people are going to get some support.
de los hogares
60% of the homes
de México.
of Mexico.
Para empezar,
In order to begin with it,
al 60%.
we'll start with 60%.
Y imaginen que nuestra sociedad, pues es, desgraciadamente, pues una pirámide.
Well, imagine that our a society is like a pyramid, unfortunately.
¿Sí? Así es nuestra sociedad.
This is how our society is.
Entonces, ¿a quién le va a llegar?
So who is
¿O a
going to
quién
get it?
se atiende primero?
Who are we going
O sea,
to
los que
attend
están
to
en la
first?
base.
It's the people in the
base.
base.
Que es el
That is
60%.
60%.
Los más pobres.
The most
Los más
impoverished,
necesitados.
the ones that are most
Para
needy.
decirlo,
In order, and
los
I'm saying
pobres
the
y la
poor
clase media
and the middle class
baja
and the
y
lower
clase
part
media.
and the middle class.
Ahí vamos.
From
Y
there.
luego
And
a
then
los
after
demás.
that, we'll go
Pero va
to
a
the
ser a
rest.
todos.
But
Es
everyone,
gobernar para
this
todos.
is to govern for
Atender a
everyone,
todos, respetar a todos,
to attend to everyone, to respect everyone,
pero darle preferencia
but also to give preference
a quien más lo necesita.
to those that need it the most.
¿Y cómo les va a llegar el apoyo? Bueno,
And how will we be giving this support?
de tres formas.
In 3 ways.
Se va a intensificar la entrega de los beneficios
We are going to intensify the turning over of the benefits
de las ayudas.
and the help.
Empezamos el 10 de marzo y al 10 de abril, para tener una idea, ya habíamos
And we started on the 10th of March, and by the 10th of April,
distribuido 46,000 millones
we had already given 46 million
en un mes.
in 1 month.
¿A quién fue destinado ese dinero?
And who did we destine that money to?
A todos los adultos mayores, a 8 millones de adultos mayores
For 8 million older adults
y a cerca de 1 millón de niñas y niños con discapacidad.
and nearly 1 million children with disabilities.
46,000 millones de pesos.
46,000 million pesos.
De mayo a junio,
From May to June,
o en el mes de mayo,
or that is to say in the month of May,
vamos a hacer lo mismo.
we're going to be doing the same thing.
Cuando menos 50,000 millones.
Approximately 50,000 million are going to be going out.
En junio, otros 50,000.
And then in June, another 50,000 million.
Y va a ir aumentando.
And it will continue to increase
Porque vamos a entregar 3 millones
because we are going to turn over 3 million
de créditos
in credits
para quienes están en la economía formal y los que están en economía informal. Pequeñas empresas familiares y quienes se buscan la vida como pueden.
and for small businesses and those that are out there trying to find or make a living in any way that they can. Let's see. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I'm looking for something right now. One moment, I'm doing something. Sorry. I've got multiple things going on.
En el comercio, que
In
tienen
commerce,
talleres, que
they
tienen
have
papel.
the ones that have small little businesses or companies that make paper,
Que tienen sus taquerías,
or they make tacos.
los taxistas, todos
The taxi men,
van a tener sus créditos
all of them will have their credits
con facilidades. Van a recibir el dinero
with facilities, and they will receive the money,
y en 3 meses no van a pagar nada.
and in 3 months they will pay nothing.
Hasta el 4º mes van a empezar a abonar.
And on the fourth month, they will begin to make payments.
850 pesos mensuales.
They can pay 850 pesos a month
3 años.
over 3 years.
Una tasa de interés para los más pobres de
A low interest rate for the most impoverished
6.5,
of 6.5,
que es la tasa del Banco de México.
which is the interest rate of the Bank of Mexico.
Pero también
But also,
vamos a entregar las becas a los estudiantes.
we're going to
11
turn over
millones de becas.
the grants to the students, 11 million grants
A todos los estudiantes. Se va a adelantar
to all the
el
students.
pago.
We're going to advance the payments.
Lo mismo,
And the same
vamos
thing,
a entregar apoyos
We're going to
en el
turn
campo
over
a
supports
los productores con el
in the fields to the producers
programa
with the program
Producción para el Bienestar.
Production for the Well-Being.
Vamos a entregar
And
a 180,000 pescadores
And we're going to be turning some funds over to 180,000 fishermen,
apoyo directo.
direct funds.
Todo esto a partir de mayo.
And all of this will happen in May.
Vamos a iniciar dispersando recursos con los bancos.
And we will start by setting out the funds through the banks.
Para que no haya concentración.
So that there won't be concentration.
Que puedan recibir en sus cuentas los que tengan.
So that they will be able to receive in their accounts, those that have accounts.
Cuentas bancarias, estos
bank accounts,
apoyos.
They will be able to receive these funds.
Y en la medida de que va a ir pasando.
And as the time passes into its measure,
la epidemia,
as the epidemic passes,
ya van a poder ir directamente a las sucursales.
Then they will be able to go directly to the branches.
Y los que trabajan en el campo,
and those that work in the fields,
los servidores de la nación,
the servers of the nation,
van a ir casa por casa entregando.
They're going to go door to door and turn over the funds.
Los apoyos con el respaldo de la Guardia Nacional.
And they will go accompanied by the National Guard.
Para que no haya asaltos.
So they will not be assaulted.
Para que no les hagan daño.
So that they won't be injured.
Y lleguen a las casas a entregar.
And so they can go there to the homes and turn over the funds.
Todos los apoyos. También.
All the supports. And also,
ya en mayo,
in May,
inician los trabajos del Tren Maya.
We're going to initiate the jobs and the work in the Maya train.
5 tramos. Por cada tramo, 30,000 empleos.
And we're going to be doing 5 railways. And for each railway, there's 30,000 jobs.
Es decir, 150,000 empleos.
150,000 jobs.
Continuamos con la refinería. Vamos a mejorar las 6 refinerías que tenemos.
And we're going to continue with our refineries, and we're going to repair the 6 refineries which we already have.
Vamos a seguir con la construcción del aeropuerto de Santa Lucía.
And we're going to continue with the airport of Santa Lucía.
Se amplía a 200,000 sembradores más.
And we're going to amplify to 200,000 more field planters.
Del programa Sembrando Vida.
From that program, Planting Life.
Se amplía el programa Jóvenes Construyendo el Futuro.
And we will amplify the program Youth Constructing a Future.
Vamos a inyectar muchos recursos.
We are going to inject a lot of resources.
Para reactivar pronto.
To reactivate it quickly.
La economía. Tengamos
our economy.
Confianza.
Let's have confidence.
Vamos a salir adelante.
We will come out ahead.
Ya falta poco.
There is very little left.
No nos desanimemos y
let's not lose hope.
Sigamos cumpliendo con las recomendaciones que
and let's continue to comply with the recommendations
nos hacen los especialistas.
That are given to us by the specialists.
Es por el bien de cada uno de nosotros.
It is for the good of every one of us.
Es por el bien de nuestro pueblo, es por el bien
It is for the good of our people.
de nuestra nación.
It is for the good of our nation.
Les mando así, un abrazo
And I send you, like this, a hug,
cariñoso. Son tiempos
a very warm hug. These times
de fraternidad.
are times for fraternity, that is to say, brotherhood.
Es tiempo de demostrar que queremos una república amorosa.
It is a time to show that we want a republic that is loving,
Fraterna,
fraternal,
digna,
dignified,
humana,
humane,
solidaria,
with solidarity,
justa,
just,
honesta.
honest.
Estoy
Wow. Impressive, right? What beautiful words. And touching. Thank you very much for visiting. And hello, Carla Escarlata and Hector Bucillo and Cacagote77. Thank you very much for visiting. And we're done with this translation. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very touching and wonderful to know we have such a excellent moral president that is taking care of his people, that is showing us and showing the world um, what it is to really love your people and to take care of particularly the impoverished and making sure that everyone is safe and healthy. They are doing an exemplary job, and I'm talking about the Mexican people and the government in teaching and training the people, educating them continuously every day as to what the safety precautions, keeping them well informed so that they know what are the right things to do. And apparently it is proving to be very good for them because they are doing very well in the numbers in terms of the numbers of people that are affected, infected, and dying. Thank you very much for visiting, and I hope that you enjoyed this and find it useful. Thank you. Goodbye.